hell. Spread the flow like this hell. Pick and roll like this hell. Sniper city, killing zones like this hell. Catching fire like this hell. Jumping higher like this hell. Alabama, Tennessee, and Carolina like this hell. Kings, alley fiends, we some monsters like this here. All-Star weed, AMC gon' flood your roster like this here. DD Smooth caving on to make them fall like this here. Scoring champion, no one above them all like this here.
I wanted to put my neck out there, challenge myself to be more of a defensive player this year, you know. I feel like it's more useful for the team. It benefits the team better. Yeah, I mean, and it's just everybody on the team, man, can score. We're all just great players. It's just really about filling roles, having that chemistry, and that's what we're doing right now is challenge ourselves to be better at every single position we can.
I hear that, man. And as somebody that's been around for AMC for a while, what percentage, how much higher do you think you guys can go this year as compared to last year when it comes to just building the good habits now? Do you think that you guys can be much, much better? Or is it just little changes that you feel you need to make?
We're gonna go farther this year. I mean, this season for sure. The little changes. It's always been little changes. It's just recognizing them. You know, we're taking the further step. You know, actually sitting with a team, observing it as a team. You know, taking accountability upon yourself, and just growing. I know for a fact we're gonna make it farther this year. We're all settling in. We're definitely going to be there for sure. But yeah, we're going to go farther this season, no doubt.
All right, and same thing that I asked the president. What do you think about some of the new teams that have come up? How familiar are you with them, and have they surprised you a little bit with how competitive as they've been, or were you not surprised at all by how much they've come in and just kind of immediately started trying to make noise?
I'm with Q on that, man. I've been around since Q's first league, you know, since Q ran the first one, the FBA. You know, I was there. I was in TPC. I've been running against these boys. I know they're competitive, and I love the competitiveness. I'm with them. I think it's healthy for everybody. We're all going to get better from this. It gives everybody a challenge, and man, you can't slack on them boys, man. They out there. I'm telling you, they are out there, no doubt. Great competition.
For real. And I was completely shocked by some of the stuff I was. Just call me naive, I guess, but I was not expecting some of the things that I saw from a couple of these teams. Some of the teams, I was like, okay, they still got some catching up to do, but some of these teams, it's like, all right.
Like this hair. Be higher than a bird in the sky like this hair. I should be a pilot, just watch me fly like this hair. Glass cleaner and rejector of the year like this hair. Superman to make your layup disappear like this hair. Mid-season we gon' hit another gear like this hair. Y'all found some comp? Where they at? We got no fear, we like this hair. Tell your bitch don't come down here, he got no skills like this hair. Yeah, this pay belong to me and always will like this
hair. Mr. President, to throw it back to you, this is going to be kind of an interesting question for you. So, goal-wise, I know you've done a ton of presidential addresses online and offline. You've been a very, very busy man this year. What's your main goal as a player this year, and what's your main goal as a commissioner this year when it comes to season 2 in specific?
Well, my main goal as a player is to bring a championship home to AMC. You know, I think I don't think I have individualistic goals, but if I'm doing my job, the individual goals will come, right? You know, 2-time glass cleaner of the year. There's no humble way to say that, but you know, the facts is the facts, bro. Like, every time I've stepped on the court, I've been the glass cleaner of the year. But you know, that is not necessarily something that you intentionally vie for, but when you're doing what you got to do. When you being a Kryptonian in the paint, right? When you being that dude, that Superman in the paint, it's gonna happen, right? But I do think if I had a goal that I am not afraid to talk about, it's achieving with AMC what we've never done before, and that's winning the championship. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be our third crack. Actually, this is gonna be our fourth crack at it, right? Because this is season 2 of KLA. So this is gonna be our fourth go round, you know, going for it. So that's really what I want as a player. I want this from AMC more than I want anything else. Now, as the president of the KLA and as the president of the biggest impact organization, I will tell you that there's nothing more important than gaining followers on our YouTube platform, gaining followers on all our platforms, all our social media platforms. We have our own Facebook page. For those of you who are watching who didn't know, we just established our own LLC, right, with our business bank account. We're making some really, really big moves. And I think the more we build a robust amount of followers, the more we're going to gain the right type of attention and the right type of attraction, which is going to facilitate a lot of our huge plans next year, for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited, man. And Didi, one last question for you, as Mr. President kind of alluded to. When it comes to him being arguably, if not the de facto best rebounder in the league, what type of impact does that have? Obviously, it has an impact on defense, closing out the possession, but what type of impact has Scarecrow's rebounding had on you guys' offense over the course of the last couple of seasons when it comes to just initiating the offense or getting fast breaks started?
And he's the best I've ever seen do it, man. He's somebody I trust down there. We all trust down there. We want down there. He's our go-to guy for that type of thing. He's the one that gets the break started. He's notorious for pulling triple doubles. You know, he's going to do that. He's an all-around player. Having somebody like him makes us all feel safe for sure. So we rely a lot on him for sure.
Yeah, man. I definitely think the fast break is where a lot of times y'all separate yourselves from other teams just immediately knowing where to go. I think everybody can grab a board and get a fast break started, but making that right pass could be a big, big separator, man. So, what my other questions at? Yeah, so are there any of the new teams, not to give anybody too much confidence, as a matter of fact, if you just want to say no, y'all feel free to say no, but are there any of the new teams that y'all feel can make some serious noise in this year's playoffs that we maybe haven't seen before or maybe haven't really estimated before? Do you think it's going to kind of be the same guys competing for the title this year, like the top Legions, the Spartans, the Pharaohs, the AMCs? Do you think that any of the new teams can crack through the established hierarchy?
So I think it's too early to tell. I mean, here we are. We're on the third day of games, and you know, it all the tape doesn't lie, right? The tape doesn't lie, you know. And this is not a shot at the Black Pharaohs, because the Black Pharaohs are the defending champions. As far as I'm concerned, everybody should be trying to get to where they achieved last season. So that's my initial answer. Mm-hmm. But I do think there are some private club teams that have built a reputation before this, right? So I mean, if you want to really trace it back to history, Tay Mafia won the original private club before the private club was rejuvenated, right? But before the FBA even became the FBA, so they're back. So you know, Tay Mafia is now one of our 14 teams. Right. And they got something to prove, right? They got something to prove. But no, I think it's too early to tell who's going to be that diamond in the rough. I think that's what makes competition great, man. Because there's no shoe-ins. Ain't nothing guaranteed for nobody. That's my take on it. I don't know about
you. Yeah, I'm with Q. I'm with Q on that. It's a throw up. It's a throw up, man. It's a throw up. Everybody's competing. I don't see nobody sticking out. I feel like we all a great competition, man. That's what I like about it. I want it to be like that. Knock out, not down, drag out, man. Everybody.
Right. And I think it's going to be at least maybe three to four, maybe even 6 teams this year that are just going to get into some real dogfights as the season goes on and we get closer and closer to the grand prize, man. So I'm gonna kind of open it up for any comments that y'all want to make, any messages that y'all want to send. If there's a final question, Didi, what are your aspirations? I know you want to win a championship right along with everybody else, but what do you think is going to be the main thing for AMC moving forward in terms of building the right type of chemistry to move forward and go after the championship this year without revealing any strategy, just something kind of general?
I feel like it's trust within, man. I feel like it's just trust within. We got to trust each other behind the scenes. You know, with us, it's bigger than just the league. You know, like we play games. You know what I'm saying? We don't play just this. We got chemistry in other games. We got chemistry as a whole, and we need to continue to build on that. We are improving. We're all maturing. Our decision making, how we act. We still got a long way to go, and I feel like once we get everything in line, we're gonna be unstoppable. No doubt about it. I've seen us do it before. I've seen us had the spurts where chemistry's popping crazy and we can't be beat. We gotta make it more consistent.
Sir. Sir. All right, man. Anything you got on that, Perez, before we get out of here tonight?
No, man. Thank you for your time. Great interview, Diamond. The big shout out to you and everything you're doing with your department. This in itself is one of the very unique things that separate the KLA and bio from everybody else. And we're going to continue to catapult it forward. I'm looking forward to teaming up with you on Sunday to bring back our podcast for the first time, bro. Like, it's going to be special.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Sure.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun, man. And yeah, before we get out here today, just while I got a few of y'all in here, please make sure to support the podcast. That's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be benefits in it for the audience too. So, what's going on?
Squad of all legends, now one is all seven. It's the Alabama Memphis connection. Cause we some legends. Take a second and look at our weapons. We posting up highlights about every possession. They're still in the dunk in the alley connection. We cook a hibachi like delicatessen. Now AMC defense is never in question. You dribble between us, we teach you a lesson. If still in the ball, that's breaking the law. These AMC legends got criminal records. I snatch out a rebound, your big man is tiny. Embarrass your big man without even trying. Kryptonian your hero surrounded by snipers. Your bitch tried to take up a swiping, no swiping. He told you he better, that boy is a liar. He can't get a rebound cause I'm jumping higher. My stamina fire, I never get tired. He cannot deny that I made him retire. Now most of our pointers are selling or quitting. It's either they quit or they lose it by 50. He wanted to duck, but now who are we kidding? I make all you slashes, just settle for midi. You might as well call us the highlight committee. If Superman slashing, they'll stab at your hit me. Your offense is litty, your defense is stingy. No mercy, no pity, the game it quick. Superman Jr. while I am his father. The defensive rebound, I outlet to follow. Our squad is amazing, I shot animation, same color, them rectangle things in our wallet. It really don't matter, your big man is taller. He won't get a rebound, so don't even bother. If one of my snipers misfire the rock, I'ma snap the rebound and do for $1.
Everybody pay attention, cause class is in session. AMC about to teach y'all some lessons.
Listen, you know that we're
Squad of all legends, now one is all seven. It's the Alabama Memphis connection.
cause we some legends.
Everybody pay attention, cause class is in session. AMC about to teach y'all some lessons.
Listen, you know that we're
Squad of all legends, now one is all seven. It's the Alabama Memphis connection.
Cause we some legends.
Everybody pay attention, cause class is in session. AMC about to teach y'all some lessons.
Listen, you know that we will.
Squad of all legends, now one is all seven. It's the